Hey y'all, this is Just a Touch of J, and I'm coming at you, getting ready to put it all out there in pieces, baby. What's cracking with my babies, huh? Y'all out there doing what it is that you do. Yes. Y'all like it when I do it like that, don't you? What's cracking with my babies? Oh my gosh. Listen, I know y'all out there shining on them. And why do I tell you that? I know that y'all are out there shining on them, huh? Because they hate it, baby. I know y'all out there living their best life. Yes, y'all out there living their best life. And you know why? Because God made you that way. And this is Just a Touch of J, baby. You know I put it out there in pieces for you. And second of all, because y'all are out here listening to me. And you got to be thorough and wise if you are out here listening to me. Unless, of course, you a hater. And what do I say to these haters, y'all? Come on, say it with me. Hi, haters. Because y'all need this work too. So, look, let me skate on over here to the left. Mama got to drop a dime on you, okay? I got a word. I got some wisdom right here. But before I do, I got to give a shout out to everybody who's out there supporting your girl. Thank you so much. I love you. Just thank you for just being there, doing what it is that you do. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to tell y'all got me rocking in over 100 places around the world. Like for real, y'all really Africa, okay? Texas, Cali, oh my God, Zimbabwe, Madagascar, yes, Japan, Italy, Rome, Greece. Oh my gosh, everywhere. Indonesia. Oh my gosh, I gotta say that because they doing their little one too. Yes. Y'all out there doing what it is that you do. That's all I can say. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me on all social media. Yes, the Just a Touch of J, everything, whole experience. Thank you so much for everybody that's out there in Jersey rocking with your girl. In Philly, up north, New York. Yes. Maine, everywhere. Because y'all be rocking with me. And you know what? I'm always giving a shout out to everybody. I don't never be giving y'all love out in Georgia like that. Shout out to y'all out here in Georgia, out in Alabama. Yeah. Your girl listening, supporting. Yes. Everybody from DeVita. Shout out to y'all all up in the healthcare field, rocking with me, supporting me. Yes, I love y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all know the year about to start. And I'm about to be coming to y'all little facilities like, hey girl, hey guys, what's going on? Because look, this is Just a Touch of J, baby. Got to put it out there in pieces for you, right? Everybody got the mobile app. Thank you too. All right. Now look, let's get to this work. Mama got to give you this business, right? So look, I'm on the phone. I'm talking to my son. I had to get off of the phone with my son. I said, somebody need to hear this. I got to get a podcast. I got to do a podcast. I got to get one, right? So this is what happened, right? Let mama drop a dime on you. We are talking about relationships. I love talking to my son. He's almost 26. He's so amazing, okay? Like, he just gives me just so much joy, just wisdom, just knowledge. That man is thorough and so wise. One of the wisest men I know at age 25, okay? So he's talking about how he's learning through life and, this and that. And then he goes and he's like, but Mom, it's a lot of people out here that just be doing like a lot of trickery and stuff. Y'all know what I call that trickery, tricks of the trade, okay? He's talking about relationships and stuff. I said, well, son, it's a lot of people out there really doing trickery out here. I said, but you know what? They never win. So he like, okay, Mom, drop that knowledge on me. What you mean? I said, let me help you understand something, baby. Okay? When you out there doing trickery, you never win. Now listen, okay, y'all? This is Just a Touch of J. Let me put this out there in pieces for you, okay? Come up with a couple scenarios. And y'all call in and let me know how y'all feel about this, all right? If you out there lying, okay, let's say since we in the Love Doctor series, let's do little relationships, okay? Let's start off with something like that. You out there lying, right? You playing games. You in a relationship, marriage, I don't know, friendship, I don't know, situationship, But you out there, you doing some type of trickery. Friendship. You know, tricks of the trade. You out here, you lying, you ain't being honest. Yo, eventually it catches up to you. You don't win. Okay? So if you in your marriage, you doing a bunch of trickery, a bunch of lies and stuff, you wind up hurting your husband or your wife, right? Do you win? No. You don't win. You in a situationship, right? That means you playing with this one, you doing this one, you doing that one. It's just situations everywhere. Somebody probably winds up getting hurt. You all around in circles trying to do it with this one, trying to be with this one, trying to do it with that one. You're not going to win because you're not going to have one. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you just out there and you don't want to win and you could care less. But most people, they kind of care. You know, if somebody winds up getting messed up, right? You in a relationship, you out here lying, you doing trickery. You know, like you got a whole girlfriend, a whole boyfriend, but you out here, you know, you lying over here, you ain't doing this right, you doing that right. Again, somebody winds up getting hurt. Somebody winds up getting toyed with. Somebody winds up getting played with. You won't win? No. Friendship. You got friends. You out here lying to your friends, you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do. You know, playing around, tricks of the trade. You're going to wind up losing friends. So I had to let him know. I said, see, when people do things like that in life, they lost. They're lost. Y'all out there lost? Any of y'all out there doing what it is that you do, you know you ain't doing it right? Let mama tell you something. You're not going to win. If you got a job and you out here and you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do, okay? You out here lying, cheating, stealing from the company or whatever, you think you're going to win? It's the same. You cannot go through life doing things wrong and think that eventually you're going to win. All you're doing is playing with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It's a mental game. That's what it is. That's all you're doing. You're just playing with yourself. It's nothing but a mental game. And so many people out here, y'all so lost. You know, not all of y'all. You know, it's just a touch of J, baby. Because y'all, some of y'all thoroughly, y'all real wise. I know at least got to be a million more when we did the calculations that listen to me. Okay, definitely over 1 million. Okay, so listen. If y'all are out here like that listening, okay, some of y'all a little jacked up. And mama got to tell you, got to let you know, you don't win when you out here and you do stuff like that. You don't. Let's take it biblically, okay? Most people believe in a higher power, okay, right? Something higher than themselves. God, in some way, shape, or form, right? Y'all know I'm a believer. I'm always talking about God. Do you think that if you believe in God, that Muslim, Buddhist, whatever it is that you believe in, do you really think you're going to get away with stuff? Like, seriously. Like, do you really think you're going to win? You don't win when you play with people's feelings. You don't win when you steal and you cheat and you lie and you do things like that out here in this world. You get nowhere. And that's what I had to tell my son. I said, see, when people do stuff like that, you got to go ahead. You got to say a little prayer for them. You got to get them out of your circle. You can't be around people like that. I said, because what they're doing is they're toying with themselves. They're so jacked up in the head that they're just playing games with themselves, head games with themselves. And they bring other people into these games and these situations. And what happens is that and eventually they destroy it. It's like self-sabotage. It's like, I don't like myself, so I'm going to do these things. They don't even realize how mental they are. The lies that they keep telling. You got to tell yourself the lie before you tell somebody else. You know, things of that nature. I told him, I said, baby, you got to get this. People like that just never win. So look, tell me what y'all think about. Do y'all think if y'all out here lying and doing tricks of the trade and playing with people's feelings and emotions or not doing what it is that you're supposed to do in life, period, because me and him, we was just talking about relationships. Do y'all think that you're going to succeed in life? Do you think you're going to be blessed in life? Do you think you're going to get far? I mean, I'm just asking you. Take a look at yourself. Are you really checking yourself? Or you wrecking yourself? You know, what are you out here doing? Like, what is the purpose? Because at the end of the day, you don't win. You can't go out here and do all of these things and think that you're going to have a prosperous, blessed life. It's not worth it. And if you loved yourself, you would get that. That is just not worth it. And I had to tell my son, I said, people who don't love themselves and they out here doing all that type of crap, they ain't never going to get nowhere. You ain't never going to win. You're not going to get the love of your life that you want unless you get your act together and stop doing stuff like that. And he was like, you know what, Mom, you're right. I said, don't nobody win like that. No, you're just wasting time going in circles because you're playing with people. Because we're talking about the relationship. That's what me and him was talking about. You're just going in a circle. I'm going over here. I'm going over there. Instead of working on getting yourself together, doing what's right so you could be blessed. You understand what I'm saying? Doing what's right. Like Drake said, man, I don't got no time for this. I'm trying to get my blessings up. Shout out to you, Drake, the rapper, if you listening. Because this is just a touch of J, baby. I'm putting it out there in pieces for him. Okay? Look, you know, you got to do right. Yo, you get nowhere. I'm trying to tell you, man, you get nowhere when you do people wrong. Look, do I need to tell you? Okay? I used to do stuff, and I ain't getting nowhere, baby. Okay? And I'm going to say it again. This is just a touch of J. That stuff always comes back to you. Whatever you do, yo, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. And you playing with yourself so much. You so messed up in the head that you're not even realizing that one day it's going to come back to you. Yo, and when it come back, it's coming back with a vengeance. Yeah, it's coming back with a vengeance. You know? My Bible says, my God says, I am God. You know? I will not be mocked. You will reap what you sow. Vengeance is mine. You know? So for all of y'all who are dealing with something like that, and you're on the other end, and you getting hurt up in it, and you jacked up, I gotta tell you something. You listening? Then I'm getting up out of here. I got to skate all over to the left, to the left, to the left. Got to call my son back. Okay? Don't worry about it. Because I just told you they reap what they sow. And in the end, they don't win. Now I know you like, what, man? Nah, I ain't doing that. No, I'm getting you back. No. Never get them back. Never get them back. Because God can handle that. You got to let God handle people. He sees what you can't see. You understand what I'm saying? For those of y'all who believe, subscribe to the book. He sees it. He watching it. Look at you. Look at you. Look at what you over there doing, just lying and doing stuff. Think you're going to get away with that, huh? Come on, man. I don't know about you, but I'm scared. I can't do nobody wrong. No, not on purpose. No, I can't. I can't do it. I've been there. I've done that. No. I just try to get them back. I just try. No. This is just a touch of J, baby. I ain't doing nothing like that. I ain't touching on you. I'm like, you know what? God got that. You know, God got that. So if you're going through it, just remember, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Okay? You got to just let people do what it is that they do. You got to understand they're lost. Deaf, dumb, and blind. Lost. Because when you love yourself, you don't do things to hurt yourself. You don't. You don't do things to hurt yourself. Come on now. Y'all know that. Y'all out there doing stuff to hurt yourself? You can't do that. No, y'all got to get it together. I tell y'all all the time, you got to work on you. You got to be like, damn, you know what? If I'm out there doing that, I might not be loving myself. I do got a couple women I'm playing with. I do be lying to them. I got a couple guys I'm playing with. I don't be lying. I don't even know why I be doing it. Come on. Check yourself. Why do you do that? What's wrong with you? Why do you feel like you got to have all these people around you? Insecure? Like control? What is it? It's an underlying issue somewhere. when you feel like that you just play games and do things with people. Because like I said, we're in the Love Doctor series. Me and my son, that's what he was talking about. He said, Mom, I just don't understand it. And I said, you just got to get this in your head. It's something wrong with people when they think that they should do stuff like that. Was something wrong with me when I used to be doing it? Yeah, man. Just a touch of J, baby. I got to put out there a piece for you. Look. Okay, and y'all can't be doing it neither. So look, I don't know what God been bringing to me, but he been having me tell y'all stuff. I need y'all to work on y'all 2020, right? Come on, we cannot act like we used to act when we were younger. We can't do these things. Y'all got to get this. And you know what? Thank you, God. He just brought it to me. It really goes down to fear. What are you afraid of? Like real talk. Because something ain't right. What are you afraid of? Sometimes people just sabotage it just because they think, ain't nobody gonna want me. Stuff like that. So they go out here and they do other people wrong. This job ain't gonna really hire me, so I ain't gonna put my best foot forward. They sabotage that. School, I could cheat my way through school. You really think that when you get out in the real world, what are you going to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just the fear of the failure. So they sabotage it and they mess it up. But that's still something wrong. Something's wrong with you. Because you don't win in life doing stuff like that. And that's what I had to tell him. That's what I'm telling y'all. So look, I'm skating on over here to the left, to the left, to the left. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, Captain. But this is just a touch of J, baby. And I put it out there in pieces for you. I love my babies. Again, I can't have y'all out here lost. We got to get this together. We do. Okay, we got to get this together, baby, so we can shine on them. Yes, with the 1, 2, and with the 1, 2. You got to be doing it like that. You got to have this happy life. A happy life is not lying and playing games and doing all this unnecessary stuff and hurting people and all of this trickery. Not doing what you got to do at work or school or whatever it may be. A happy life is living that good life, having peace within your soul, peace within yourself. That's what a happy life is. Not having to go ahead and manipulate somebody. That's a happy life. Your life got to be a mess when you got to do that. Your life is a mess. There's nothing. What's fun about that? Seriously. You playing around, You can't be playing around like that. Y'all got to get this work, man. So look, I'm out of here, okay? I call my son back so we can finish up this conversation. I got something coming to y'all about that whole power thing. I told y'all I was waiting to the end. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell y'all. Power's TV show. Mama used to do the reviews of the Power show, and then I just dropped y'all off in the middle of it. Like, boom, I ain't talking about it no more. I'm going to hit you at the end, okay? Because, Mama got the little scoop on certain stuff or whatever. So, look, this is just such a day. I got to put it out there in pieces for you, okay? So, me and my son, I told y'all, me and my son, we going to come back and do a little something for y'all about this whole power thing. It's going to be so dope. But yeah, did y'all see that? That TV show, chill. That's all I can say, man. Look, how do I end this? How y'all want me to end this today? I'm all hype, I'm all happy and everything. Always hype and happy because I love my life. I'm doing right and I got an amazing life. And God's blessing me because I'm doing what it is that I'm supposed to do, even if it's hard, baby. Check out their podcast. I just dropped it, okay, earlier today. But how y'all want me to end this? Y'all want me to say, who is this? That's my Barry White, Janet Jackson voice. Hold on, let me get it together. Hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. Who is this? Come on, y'all. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is just a touch of J, baby. Yes. Y'all know I put it out there in pieces for you. Okay. So look, I always tell y'all, don't let nobody make you think that you not wise. Okay, and thorough. Because you thorough and wise. Don't let nobody make you feel like you ain't thorough and wise. Please don't. Okay, I already told you why. You know what else I tell y'all? Shine on them. Because they hate it, baby. And I tell you to spread love, man. Because it's the Brooklyn way. And this is just a touch of J, baby. I had to put that out there in pieces for you. Because if you out there doing that trickery, tricks of the trade, you can't expect for your life to be, thorough. Yo, it ain't going to happen, Captain. You going to lose. You hear me? Females, men, whatever y'all want on yourself out here, you going to lose. In the end, you ain't going to win. You need to think about that. All right? Until next time, baby. I love my babies. Oh, my God. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all just so, y'all so thorough and so wise. All right? Call in. Let me know what you think about it. Some of y'all might think y'all are going to win. Y'all might be like, please. I don't believe in none of that. I would love to hear your views. I really would. So call in. Let me know. Just a Touch of J app. In the Tap for More section, you can get the number. You can get the number if you look in the bio on all the stuff, every podcast. I'm on every, major streaming network. Check it out. Holla at your girl. Okay? I love y'all. Bye-bye.